Morning, YouTube. 7:15 in the AM. 41 degrees out there. The official Piper Dave weather station is we're at about 58 here in the corner of Solitude. Grab your cup of Joe. Let's go. Friday. Last day of the work week for you people that work 5 days a week. Not me. Hearing some folks' stories about trucking, thought I would weigh in since I got a little bit of experience doing that. Uh, well, let's see. Last night we had some weather roll through here last night. Mother Nature was really ticked off. A lot of thunderstorms. We had some tornadoes on the ground, not close to us. Nope, nope. But we had some tornadoes on the ground. So I'll tell you, we'll throw this in with Uncle Willie for Uncle Willie about being a little scared. 2004. I know it was 2004 because we had just purchased a 2004 Kenworth W900. And it was maybe a month old. I was in Willard, Ohio, just a couple hours away from here. I had to deliver 2 pallets to a discount drug mart. So we got there, got backed into what they called a dock, which was nothing more than a hydraulic plate in the ground that raised up and came out. A lot of work for them. So got the 2 pallets off, signed my paperwork. I closed the doors, got in the truck, was calling dispatch, let them know job was done, who signed for it, yada 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 yada. We hadn't moved into the electronic stage yet of life. And this discount drug mart was fairly new. You can tell it was a new building. And to pull back out, you had to, pull back away from the plate and you go down. Then you got to do a U-E and come back up. And you go between 2 buildings to get back out to the street. And whoever designed this little driveway was an idiot because you can barely. I mean, I had maybe 6 inches on each side of the mirrors to get up through there. That's how tight it was. When the all of a sudden the tornado siren went off, and it was coming. Where was I gonna go? I stopped right between the 2 buildings, and sat there and watched the tornado go down State Route 224, which was probably another 200 foot away from where I was at. Truck never rocked, never got hit with anything. We just sat there between the two buildings, watched it go. After it went through, sat there about 15 more minutes just in case. When it calmed down, the sun came out. And we pulled out, and it looked like a war zone. It leveled everything that was in its path going. It was going which way? It was going west to east. I had to go east because I was heading home for a weekend. It had me a little concerned. Was I scared? Yeah, you could say that. I was concerned. I was a little worried. So that's my Uncle Willie's story. Wasn't too long after that we decided to part ways with the carrier that we were contracted to, because the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. So we signed on with a company called Stagecoach Productions. We did stage production, transportation for music, plays. Had a couple of guys that actually got to do movie sets for a while. But I was with the Charlie Daniels tour for 14 months. Every weekend, another town. And the cool thing about old Charlie there is he took care of us also. You know, say we're in Indianapolis one weekend, we load out and we're headed towards Dallas. Just for instance, I can't remember the exact but we would get to Dallas and we could back into the arena or wherever, drop the trailer. He would fly us home on the days that the band wasn't playing, and then fly us back so we could load and go on to the next venue. That's a fancy word I learned. That was a great gig. We liked it. We enjoyed it. And while we were there at the We didn't have to load or unload. That was all done by the union folk. So while they're loading and unloading, we get to go in there and partake of the food and all the fun and merriment. That was a good gig. But then, the grass is always greener syndrome popped up again. And that's when I discovered the world of expedited freight, which is where I stayed at until the end of my career. And some of those loads, they didn't make any sense either, but they paid them. We hauled them. Well, I'm going to go get ready for a Freedom Friday. Hope you guys come back later to, excuse me, Jabba Jake's giving me a little bit of burpability there. I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, I'll see y'all in a little while. Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. Every day's a school day. If you're not learning, you are being left behind. So be kind. Free. Make somebody smile. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Thank you, Smarty Bob.